dangerous if you don't keep your voice down.
The ability to not get lost, some sort of talent?
I don't see you over in the west wind here.
What?
According to the map, get away from me! Look, over there! Is that Master Chevin?
Where did you come from?
The hunted.
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Thank you. Saved by sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually the... She did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal. I dug up a whole Anyway, I'm sure you've seen the state this place is in. It's all because the umbral needle suddenly came crashing to the ground and left behind a massive crater. The seam I found was closer to the outside, so it survived the disaster. Still, the crash riled up the monster. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them.
If the situation...
I left most of them for Tlasoli, and poor little... That's right. Or, well, she used to. Now because of her daughter. Even as Nachika's still. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her birthday's in a few days, so... Tlasoli...
Yeah, talk about...
I'm sure she and her mother... All right. Actually, it's all thanks to you that I managed to bring... You deserve a reward for helping...
That's right! And of course, we...
But... Oh, you're...
That's right. Things might get better.
Let's go then. Do you mind watching... Here we are. Tlasoli! Oh, Tlasoli? That's strange. Huh. Hey, Nachika! Still, I told Tlasoli we were...
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a...
That's right. When she was still in the... But since Nachika fell... Wait a minute.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes! The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tepetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see. Tapetless,
Hey, traveler! Paimon!
that's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick!
Huh? We just got up, why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Yangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good. All right, run along. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nachka. Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along the way.
Yeah, Chevin,
She's still very, but it's not. That said,
don't worry about it. Her health definitely comes first.
well, she can at least speak. That's already more than I.
Hey, cheer up! We do appreciate that she tried to.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made the techniques used to make it are all. When I first made one, then Chevin said,
Blaze gem inscript. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description.
Word of mouth isn't always reliable. But the words inscribed, it's the perfect gift for a dear friend.
Paimon's interested. Then once we find your sis, that way our names will be together.
You deserve it. You saved me.
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nachka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even. Hold on. This isn't part of some.
You never know. You do look like you have some.
No, don't listen to that traveler. You'll end up losing all your Mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Tapetlosaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried to fix.
Just leave it to me. Thank you, Chevin.
It was nothing.
You're right. Yangu, behave. I'll have Chevin contact you once. Maybe we'll leave it.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food! And we'll make sure. Anyway, see you around.
Look after yourself. Nachka.
here to help find the baby saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
But Uncle Sanka said he was gonna. Yeah, sorry. Wrong.
Darn it! We've been tricked, Hoonie.
What are we supposed to do about the baby saurians? It's okay, Hoonie. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened? There's been a lot after what happened to Nana. Her baby. If Nana is your dad, my dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for. I didn't think it would take.
Yeah.
It's all right. Don't let them get to you. We're here now, and they should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff. Really? Wow! Thank you so much, Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even grown-ups have trouble climbing them.
Rooney said the baby saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant very well.
Wait, aren't you like...
Silence! We shall have you know.
Oh, come on, you talk...
If you must, Abyss incident. See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her...
Yikes.
She was but a... so, leaping from a... My dear...
Anemic flying... Suspicious app.
How... If you're not here to kiss me...
Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the Abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Wow, you're back already? That was so fast.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. Now we can finally go home and stop worrying about them. You're welcome. Pizza cake! You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing.
Yeah, please.
By the sound of it... Uh-huh. Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. Oh, please...
Just one more. I heard that the...
Oh, you mean
Oh, what?
Uh-huh. There's this turnfire is
Why?
as soon as you turn around?
Well, good golly gee.
Right? How nasty is it to...
Yes, shocking.
Good guess, Uncle.
Yupanqui was... He didn't like how Ochcon... And that's how our aunt...
But Ochcon wasn't there.
A split second later...
All it took was a...
The question is...
Nobody know. And then... The flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to... It's like a final look back... I don't know.
Either way.
Sure has.
Yeah, and now...
Kinich.
All right, Uncle.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting now. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut. We can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan? Uncle Glasses isn't from here. you know.
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. Work them like dogs.
Really?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so
Seriously?
if you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sonka, where did you go? Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, and not only that.
All he got out of us was some stories. Huh? You know Kanich? Not for...
Oh, man.
Me neither. Oh, exactly.
Uh-oh. Hoonie, look how...
Oh, yikes. If there's anything you...
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Hoonie, what were you thinking, going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And...
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger?
yeah,
Don't talk back to me.
they were good people. Hello again, Hoonie. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who...
Oh, so you're the kind... I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know bet...
Yep, just help.
Oh?
Dad, please.
Kaniche! I heard that two mysterious travelers...
And Paimon's the other...
I do apologize.
Oh, now we're...
Oh, you just arrived.
Careful now.
Go inside now, Hoonie. Dad's got some important business to do.
Okay, look up. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any...
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please, for many years, Burkina was a... They were victorious. Normally, Yumkasaurs never live longer. Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is the abyssal power. Inside him is highly sensitive. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night, however, abyss-related incidents, only 5 months...
Has he woken up?
He has. We managed to contain... Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana.
We heard.
Yes. Anyway, right now we're prepared... Of course. Plus, he's a...
Oh, you mean...
Yes, an exceptional ceremony. I'm not the one to... Oh, and don't get me...
Yeah, Paimon has to...
Anyway, there's only a few days left before the Wonderful! Come with me to the other...
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahula How behind his back?
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth!
Speaking as a
Ugh, never...
Okay, but I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss? It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee. Look,
You scum-sucking head first off the top!
You say I've heard that the
Or,
What?
and then I'll name my price.
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
The abyss contamination. See those torches over there? Those are the sacred flame.
Are you saying that the sacred flame and the turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the sacred flame is able to burn.
Gotcha. So,
Well, that's one part. First, then they must go. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the.
wow! You can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course, Pop.
Well, the flame bearer must.
So, what about today then?
Oh no, don't worry. Are you ready? I'll repeat all the.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Gotcha.
I see everything. Everyone hold hands. That should be all the braziers. Let's...
I knew I was. If there was an ancient name for outs.
Yeah. Oh, you mean...
Some of them are still hope. Still.
Just for...
See that place over there? There was after a period of upheaval, if we failed to keep the threat posed by. So, Tan,
Fair enough.
I'll need you to drop by my.
Okay, see you later.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local fest...
Blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather. Take it easy.
Put your back into it!
It's raining again? This isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Our bond is strong.
Let's finish this next time.
That was quick. Every little bit counts. This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some coholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild? Well, they're so cute. probably won't do that. Right? Huh? What's happened?
Help!
Ah! Wild goals! Yeah, those two are...
Get back!
Don't panic! Hang in there!
Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us!
Yeah!
Quietly now.
Judging from your...
Yes, I'm...
Don't mention it!
Still, it seems correct.
Apologies.
Oh, no worries. But, Paimon's pretty sure that's not
I'm sure we must look very approaching them with...
a mysterious island.
Yes.
Some propose...
Then I suppose this... Oh, all right.
A little awkward.
We should move on,
Yes. Thank...
That's all right. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like... But anyway, Paimon's really curious. Yeah, who knew? After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should... Oh, you're right. Time's ticking, but the real question is... that... Someone looking for me? Oh! So what brings you here? We want to visit... is there something wrong? I'm assuming... Yeah, but... Then it is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted but to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary mysterious island and since then... Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh. On the contrary... Oh! Well, sure thing! Then I'll be honest, as the chief of the tribe... It's really hard to... They are targeting... According to my source, they run a pretty... So, the problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me. Which is... Oh, exactly! You betcha! Wonderful! Whoa, there will be plenty, I'm sure some... So please use the... No wonder you're the... I've marked...
A hot spring is a harbor.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea. Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the... Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon.
I just happened to overhear you.
Hello, Paimon is...
In that case, as the legend said, be that as it may. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell...
Um...
Please, there's no need to... Although the legend only guides...
He actually sounds pretty...
But it seems like fate has brought us...
So how much will you...
Not to worry.
So you'd be
For us, people of the Springs, guide...
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. Alright, thank you.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Are you two here to take...
Really? Can we?
Huh? Oh, you two must...
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is high. Therefore, we must...
Really?
You need only... But no need... I can understand.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be...
I'm sorry. Such...
There you have it. Paimon knew there was... Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they... With that kind of
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say?
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo.
Any chance we could get a receipt?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's more to use. These guys are going way too... With all the evidence we have now, we could... But after handing over all that Mora...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we...
Oh, all right. Shower me with praise.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the Atta's insights have already pointed us to...
You mean...
As I said, but anyway, there's no... According to Atta's insights, this... Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend.
Huh. Since you've seen... We were commissioned by the...
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go after him! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had.
Not to worry.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all...
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force?
Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe!
I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island?
I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there.
There's a requirement? What is it?
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like?
It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights.
And therein lies the key point. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends, the kind of friends you would trust with your life.
So that's the key.
From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything. But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
That's true.
But don't feel whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins. And let me tell you a secret. The
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't get— Oh, I can— A guide we could trust with their lives? Oh, it appears you've all— Okay, bye.
Sorry.
What?
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well...
I knew it. Also, have...
Yeah, that's exactly.
In that case, I'll even offer you a
You'd really do that?
You got it.
Ahem.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the truth.
It's been a while, Mulani. Was all that stuff you—
Of course.
Whoa.
But let's get back to... Come on, don't be...
No. We actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mulani?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle Nu, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. With a good guide, but since it's just my
Paimon thought this would— Paimon will feel really guilty to— Mulani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait,
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently...
Really?
He's always out in a... let me put up the closed sign first.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone. Indeed. No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some point—
Kolo always...
Oh.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurs? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You
say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary tourist.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example... new student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that...
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter, waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off.
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning.
That Ko'olo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle New has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several times now. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today. After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious face, I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble, did I?
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle New taught me as a guide. The difficulty of the trip is the very first thing that needs to be clearly laid out to the group. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle New has never been to the island. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
But don't you have it? With the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion, you'll definitely be able to find the mysterious island. Then you can come back and teach that Ko'olo a lesson.
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had...
Oh, it's that scholar
Scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too! Hello again!
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you, would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious island is a grueling one.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable you're worried that we'll slow you down. So how about this? We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Karia, I'll put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Varumdra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, there is another solution. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you there.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our lives.
That's your plan? Very well, then.
Wonderful.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.